all set for Tariyandamol trek, which is the third highest peak of Karnataka at an elevation of 5,475 feet. And this is the gang. So let's proceed for the trek. But before we do so, let me give you some information about the trek so that you can plan accordingly if you are interested. But if you don't want to see this section and skip to the actual trek, you can do so by clicking in the chapter and going to the next section. So the trek originally starts from Kakabe Bridge. From there to Nalkan Palace is phase 1. From Nalkan Palace until you reach the forest checkpost, it is phase 2. From forest checkpost to the boulder point is phase 3. And from there on till the top is the fourth and the final stage. So guys, if you are staying in one of those homestays near Nalkan Palace, you can straight away start your trek from phase 2. But I would rather advise you to take your vehicle up to the parking place, because till that point it is mostly concrete road estates and there is no fun. Rather save your time and energy for the actual trek. In many places this trek is marked as easy to moderate trek. But if you are not a regular trekker or if you don't have good fitness, then it will be tough for you in some of the stretches. Especially the final 2-3 kilometers are quite difficult. Don't forget to put on a good pair of hiking shoes, because at the final stretch there are segments where if you lose your balance, you may end up falling from the edge of the mountain. So the best time to visit Tariyandamol is between post-monsoon and start of summer. During the peak summer, the trek is not permitted due to wildfire, and during the monsoon and heavy rains, the final 500 meters will be very difficult if you are not a seasoned trekker. While planning for the trek, I got a lot of help from www.indiahikes.com. They have plenty of good information over there. So I'll put their link in the description. Please go and check. While walking through the jungle, we are also keeping a close eye on surroundings, because for last couple of days there are a lot of elephant movements in this corridor, and they are not in very happy mood, as my homestay owner said. So they did a lot of wreckages within his state and nearby areas. Look out for this parking place, which is right next to the first viewpoint. And if you are not willing to walk all the way up, you can bring your vehicle up to this point, but I believe there are limited numbers of parking. Earlier night camping was allowed inside the forest, but now due to some incidents, they no longer give permission to do a camping inside. This is a private camping site where you can do camping, which is right on the edge of the jungle. We are crossing Sola Forest, which is part of Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary, and there are a lot of animals in here. Don't know whether it will be fortunate or unfortunate to encounter one. For this stream, right now there is no water, but during monsoon you need to get your feet wet to cross it. So finally we have reached the forest checkpost. Here we need to take permission, put our details and pay an entry fee in order to go inside.
So we crossed the forest checkpost and paid our entry fee. You need to pay $100 per head as an entry fee, and also they do count the number of plastic stuffs you have, like your plastic bottles. If you're carrying any food items covered in plastic, they count everything, and for that you have to pay a deposit of 100 rupees in addition to your entry fee, and they give you a coupon. So once you come back with same number of plastics or the plastic covers, you can take that money back. And now we shall continue towards the trail, and that is, you could see, that is our destination. We need to take some precaution, and we are going to apply this on our shoes because there are a lot of leeches in this jungle, as told by everyone. So we are applying this anti-leech spray which we prepared yesterday using good old Dettol and plain water. We were hiking through the jungle and suddenly the scene opened up like this. Mind blowing. You see all the clouds, the mist up there? That is our destination. If you see behind me, that is known as False Peak, because most of the people think that they need to go over there, but in reality you should take that path. So look out for this boulder. There's a large rock over here, and once you reach, it means that you have crossed 3 stages. If you want, you can take some rest behind this boulder and then proceed for the final stage. From here the ascent has become a little tough. Is it tough?
Yes.
So from this point onward I am doing solo because it has become really steep, and Sanjeevani and Anindita, so I asked them to go down, take rest, and I'll try to finish the peak by my own. Here I am entering the final portion of forest, and this one is really thick, but at least you get some shade from the cruel sun. Otherwise it was so hot. I stopped inside the jungle. It is very steep in here. At least I'm getting shades of tree. Look at this part. This is steep like anything. Finally reached top of Tariyandanamol. Last 2-3 kilometers were very steep, but it's worth every effort once you see this. see that road over there. We came all the way from that way, and now it's time to go down. So I'm finally back from the top. So these guys helped me a lot. I was struggling a lot with my 2 bags, and this brother, he actually carried one of my bags all the way down. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.
Okay friends, that's it for today. If you have enjoyed this video, give it a like. Please drop your comment because your opinion matters, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click the bell icon so that you don't miss any notification. Till we meet again, stay safe, stay happy.